sometimes I wonder if it's even worth it to go to the university at all these days, because tell me, how can someone go to the university, spend 7 years or 8 years to study medicine, and then comes out, instead of becoming a medical doctor, decides to become a comedian or an entrepreneur or something entirely different from medicine, from being a doctor? Or why would someone study law and instead of becoming a lawyer after graduation, decides to become a chef, a content creator, or also another thing entirely different from being a lawyer or a barrister? Many Nigerians, and maybe not only Nigerians, many Africans are beginning to abandon what they studied in school to pursue an entirely different career, something that is not even related to what they studied in the university. And I'm beginning to wonder, why spend so much time and money in school only to come out and do something else? Is it not like a waste of time and money? And sometimes I even think that maybe the school or the universities are gradually becoming useless. Because tell me, if you would produce graduates that will come out, graduate from school, and then they don't even practice what they studied in school, then of what use is the university? Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the problem is not actually from our universities. Maybe the problem could be from our parents, because I know that like many parents actually choose the courses that their children study in school. And for some of them, the children will go study the courses that their parents actually choose for them. But when they graduate from school, they'll feel like, I don't think I can really practice this, even though that's what I studied in school. And some of them actually end up leaving the certificates and pursuing their passion, like going after what they really enjoy doing. But I also know that it's not everybody that their parents chose their courses for. Like me, for example, my parents didn't choose pharmacy for me. I chose pharmacy myself and I studied pharmacy in school. And there are also many other people that their parents didn't choose their courses for. They chose their courses themselves and they studied it, but still graduated, and some of them still left what they chose to study and decide to go for something entirely different. So what could be the reason behind this? Could it be that maybe they discovered that they chose wrongly and then decided to go for the right thing that they enjoy doing? Or could there be another reason that is deeper than that? Please, you guys should let me know what you think in the comment section about this. But you see, this is not even only for people that left what they studied in school after graduation, because this one I'm talking about is even for people that immediately after graduation, they abandoned what they studied, abandoned the certificate and went for something else. But there are also another set of people that eventually like practiced what they studied for a while. Let's assume someone is a doctor, the person graduated from school and then practiced being a medical doctor for a while. And then after some years, when it's looking as if they are making some significant progress in their career, they now decide to resign, abandon the career and go for an entirely different thing. I know of a lawyer, a barrister, who was like doing well in her profession. She was climbing in her profession, like she was excelling in her profession. When we say that there is professional advancement for this person, she has it. But this lawyer, this barrister, actually had a side hustle of cooking. So she was doing the cooking part-time and she was practicing her profession full-time. But as time went on, she eventually like resigned from being a barrister and then faced cooking full-time, like full-time. And that kept me wondering, like, why would someone advance so much in her career and then all of a sudden leave the reputable career, leave her reputable profession and face an entirely different thing, cooking? And I also know of another lawyer, a barrister also, who also resigned from her job to become a full-time content creator. And I also know of another woman who actually told her story that she was a banker. She was doing very well as a banker. She was thriving. In fact, she even got to a very high position in the banking industry. But all of a sudden, she said she became bored in the banking profession and then she decided to leave, despite the fact that she has climbed to such a reputable height in banking. She decided to abandon banking and go into interior decoration full-time. All this keep me wondering, what could be the reason behind these people leaving their profession to do something else, something that is entirely different from what they studied in school or what they have been doing for years? Could it be that they got bored, like the last person I made mention of that got bored of her banking job and decided to just leave and become an interior decorator? Or could it be that as they kept doing the work, they found out that maybe the side hustle was beginning to fetch in more money than their major job and then they decided to quit and face the side hustle full-time? Or could it also be that they found maybe more fulfillment in something else that is different from their job? Or is it that there could be other reasons that would make people to leave their job that they have been in for long to face something else that is very different? Could there be something else that we don't know, or is there something these people are not telling us? Like, this is me thinking out loud, and if you are thinking the same way as I am, if you are having the same thoughts as I am, please feel free to put it in the comment section, because I don't really understand it, and this is becoming more rampant and more common by the day. So please feel free to tell me what you think in the comment section. Let's interact there and let me know your thoughts as well. And if you are enjoying this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to be giving out more content that are like this in this channel. But for me personally, if there is anything that will make me leave being a pharmacist or practicing as a pharmacist to face something entirely different, maybe that thing would be really worth it for me to abandon being a pharmacist to face that thing fully. And also, another thing I'm also beginning to discover is that life after school is not what was anticipated. Life after school is not what I thought it would be. I've actually got to discover a lot of things after graduation, after I finished from school, that I wish someone had actually like sat me down and told me that this is what life after school is going to look like. You know, I've discovered so many things, and that's what I'm going to be sharing in my next video. What life after school is like, the hard truths that I have discovered, what I anticipated would happen after school, and what I eventually got, or what I eventually like found out after school. So that's what we'll be discussing in the next video. I hope you've turned on your post notification so that you won't miss out on that video when I post it. Don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.